Hi everybody, so it's Mike here from Active Training World, and this is the briefing video for the Merchant Taylors Cross Countries, which are taking place on the 10th and the 17th of April. So those of you who've done the Merchant Taylors races before, the car parking will be exactly the same as that. For those of you who haven't been to Merchant Taylors before, when you turn up through the main entrance, you'll be instructed by marshals into a whole variety of different car parks spread around the site. None of them will be too far away though, and you can just follow the instructions of the marshals. They'll tell you where to go to get to the race registration. It'll be really obvious and visible anyway, I'm sure. Now then, when you get to race registration, there you'll be given your reg pack. In your reg pack you'll get a number. On the back of the number will be a foam timing chip. Do not remove this. If you remove that, then you will not get a time, because that is where I say your timing chip is. So do not remove that. Just pin it to the front of your t-shirt or vest for the race. Also on your number there will be a letter, a pre-start pen letter. Okay, you'll need to know that for a bit later when I talk about the start process. At registration, the registration area, there will also be some caterers. There will be a coffee van there. There will also be a guy probably doing some pizzas. I think if he's going to be turning up again. You know, he was very popular last time, especially after you've been racing. It's always good to have a nice bit of lunch. And also in that area there will be toilets, and there will also be first aid guys around. Okay. After you've registered, then head up into the start and finish field. Really obvious, it's just right next to it. Okay, and you'll see all the branding and everything up. The course, for those of you who ran back in December, the course we're using in the first race is just a reverse of the course that you ran last time. Other than that, it will be almost identical. Okay, a few slight differences, but almost identical. We will have course maps up, just like we had last time, so it'll be really obvious where you're going, and also that information is in the final details. All the information about the timing of the waves will be in the final details as well. It's going to be emailed out to you, so please have a look at that and make sure you arrive in the right time. We are asking people to only arrive about 1 hour before the start, because we don't want to have, you know, hundreds of people all hanging around before the start. So please only register about 1 hour before the start of your race. That'll give you plenty of time to warm up and get yourself prepared. So after you've registered, you'll come up into this start and finish field, and then you'll go into your warm-up. Okay, then 10 minutes before the race you will be called to the pre-start areas. The pre-start areas will be along a fence. There will be letters on a fence. Please go to the letter that corresponds to what is written on your race number. You'll then be called to the actual start line, one letter at a time. That way we keep everyone nice and socially distanced, and then we'll be setting you off in small waves at the start of the race. Okay, so don't forget, this is a time trial start, or a small wave start, so the finishing results may not correspond to the finishing order. It's all going to be chip timed, and then we put all the results together afterwards for your age group, and then we work out the results afterwards in terms of finishing positions. Okay. Now then, the various courses that we're going to have on offer. Obviously we've got the junior races. This time round, of course, last time we ran in December, we didn't have the senior races going on. We weren't allowed to hold senior races. So the first race that we're going to be holding on the 10th, that will also incorporate round 2 of the series for the adults. Okay, and then on the 17th that will be the final round 3 for the adults. The course we've got for the adults is a fantastic loop that we've got, an 8k loop that goes all around the lake. It uses the start and finish area around here, which is where the junior courses are being held. Not only the lake, then it also goes over into the field that we used last time, back in, when was it, in October, end of October when we did the races, which has got the field with the streams in, the stream crossings for the adults, and also a brand new field that we haven't used yet, but the school have very kindly prepared for us, which is out the back of the lake, and it's got a bit of a climb in that field as well, bit of a challenge for you. And before bringing you back into the start and finish field here, and although you probably can't tell too much by this video, the start and finish field itself is a challenge in itself, because it is up a nice slope. Trust me, the kids who raced here back in December, they'll tell you it was a challenging course. One thing to say, since we were here in December, the school have done quite a bit of work, groundwork. You can see behind me here there's actually an area that has been cleared. That was all sort of like a hedgerow and trees and things before. That has all been cleared and it's all been nice and newly seeded, okay? So I think the school are going to put up some fencing around it to protect it, but please do not walk across and go over that newly seeded area. We don't want to damage our reputation with the school, okay? So please do respect that. After the race, there will be a self-service area for you to collect some water. Okay, and then we are asking that after the race you do head off home. You don't hang around wanting to watch all of your friends. Two reasons: one, we're going to need the car parking because we've got to recycle through the car parking throughout the day, but also obviously we are still in restrictions and we do have to be sensible about it. So unfortunately, it is unfortunate because this the venue here that we've got is absolutely superb for spectating. It's a really nice like fairly close course. Certainly for the junior races it would be superb for spectating, but we do have to respect the guidelines. In terms of those, we're talking about COVID guidelines and things, for adults who are coming to the race, we do have a no spectators rule, I'm afraid. So we do ask that you only come on your own to come and do the race. You don't bring a whole car full of spectators. That's not allowed. And obviously children, they do need to have someone to drive them here. So we are asking that there's just one parent or one adult who comes with the children, okay? Also at registration, can we please ask that you wear a mask at registration just to protect our marshals? That's probably the only time you're ever going to get up close and personal with anybody at the event. So yeah, if we just do ask that you wear a mask. We will also have cones down for social distancing. Anytime there's any kind of queuing activity going on, we'll put some little small cones on the floor. Please respect social distancing at all times when you're queuing. Other than that, guys, I think it's fairly straightforward what we're going to have here for you. We're really looking forward to welcoming you here and getting back out running again. Seems a bit strange to be running cross country in April, but after such a long gap, I think it's a great way to sort of kickstart your summer season by actually having a bit of cross country in your legs. For the children, for the younger age groups, of course, the April the 10th will be the final round in the series, but then on the 17th we've actually put in place a half distance time trial for you, okay? So that will be a perfect bridging bridging race, if you like, between doing some cross country races and then actually going into your summer season. So it will be half distance and we're going to set you off everybody individually on time trial gaps. So literally it's a run as hard and fast as you can for a shortened distance, okay? So it'll be perfect training. We're really looking forward to seeing you here at Merchant Taylors, okay? And yeah, let's hope that this nice weather continues. Look forward to seeing you guys. Bye.